How are you? Your laptop's here? Yeah. A bit wet.
Oh yeah, that's out.
So welcome to the Pacific Youth Championship finals for the under-15 girls here at Bay Roskill. And beautiful Sunday afternoon. Joining me, Woolly Poaching, is Tuilangi. Good morning, good afternoon.
Talofa lava, kia ora, pula vinaka. Kia ora, whakalawhala atu. Wow, welcome everyone to the Women's Under-15 final here out here at Bay Ruscall. And what a beautiful day it is, Willie.
It's turned out to be a beautiful day. Hopefully the rain stays away. Looking forward to a fantastic challenge here between Samoa and the Maoris, traditional finalists for the last few years. Obviously the Maoris have been the dominant team in this competition, but the Samoa team looking to challenge that this afternoon. A wonderful start with the cultural challenges. How do you think this one's going to go?
Yeah, well, what a stage. What a wonderful stage for our young Pacific athletes to showcase their skills, pride and passion. Look, I know the Māoris have been the favourites throughout the competition, but I feel like there's a little bit of energy, a little bit of spark about the underdogs with the Tō Samoa, or with the Whetū Samoa, sorry. I'm going that way at the moment, so we'll see how it goes and how it pans out. You ready for this one?
Yeah, ready for this, and you can see the girls already. They laid down the challenges with the cultural war dances. With the sivatau and the haka for the Māori girls, and you could feel the energy of the crowd as you walked around to the field. And they kick off in first carry for the Māoris, taking it into contact. Spread it out towards the middle. You can see the hunger in the defence from the Samoa side, getting numbers in. They go short side, just as they approach the halfway line. They move it out. Another strong, vicious tackle from the Samoa side, really restricting numbers. And that's Jada Breeze Gray. They try to shift it out. Strong running there. And kick not being able to take cleanly. Samoa will get their first possession of the game. 30 metres out. Strong start for both teams there. And scoot out from dummy half. Well and truly into the Māori half of the field. Best chance of field position so far. Four tackles. Samoa playing nice and safely. Shifting the ball out, keeping it centre field.
Go Clan! Go Clan! Go Clan!
Good carry from Jason Fatialofa.
And shift it out to the right. They've got numbers if they can get it to the winger. And they get it out to Leonie Bradbrook. And she's held up over the line. They'll be happy with that start.
Yeah, that was a good start. Obviously, the Māoris had a good first start, got to their kick early. And then Whetū Samoa have marched down the field there and placed themselves nicely in that corner.
Expect Samoa again to be aggressive here defensively. Some strong ball carriers from the Māori side.
Put it down!
That's a strong carry. Esme Watane with the ball. Faith Jones-McLeod now. She takes it out towards the 30-metre line. They shift it out to the right-hand side. They go simple one-out carry. Melody Tongi. Both teams, you can see they're up for this one. Get some joy shifting it out to the right. They go out here again. They find some pace.
Faith Jones.
Hannah Symes there.
Hannah Symes.
Passes it back on the inside. She finds Keely. Keely Reinaria. She passes it to Stevie Makia. Great break from the Māori side. First real break of the game. They shoot it on last play. Out to the right. Hannah Symes. She shifts it on. And a try to Peparangi Ashby. First try of the game.
Wow. That was a pretty good set coming up there, Willie. can see that some of these skills and levels of these young women are playing beyond their years. Smooth passes through the hands, as we can see the replay here.
A great turn of speed from these young women. A nice play. They tried to go shifting it out to the right at the start of the game in their first set. They shifted it out the second time. Made 30 metres. Hannah Symes, what a wonderful pass out to Pewharangi Ashby. No defenders in sight. A nice easy run-in for the first 4-pointer of the game. A really good start. They'll be disappointed, the Samoans. They had them deep in territory. They had them stuck in the corner. Just some expansive play from the Maoris allowed them to get down the field.
You can see that the Whetū Samoa's left side defence just a little bit rattled here, and the Maoris obviously injecting their way down that sideline here. Smooth passing and that pace and speed to look for the defence back on the inside. Obviously shifted back out here and they scored the try. So you'll see here on the break, out to the Sita there, and the score back in the corner. So Whetū Samoa going to have to shore up that defence there on the left side, Willie.
And smart play from Keely Rain Araya, the number 6 for the Māori side. You could see where she noticed where the numbers were, flipped over late, took advantage of the overlap, and as you said, it had to be some smart, swift execution and a great display of skill right there for the Māoris to open scoring in this under-15s final. And we get underway again with Samoa kicking off for the second time in the match. Tamara Lamb with the kick-off. Carry there for the Māoris. Come back through the middle. Melody Tongi with another strong carry through the middle. 2 tackles gone. Nice tip-on play. That's Eliana Manaya. And dummy half Joyce Makia gets out. Has a look. Passes it back to Tongi. Standing in the tackle. Able to finally get her down. Marty looking for another one of those dangerous shifts out to the right hand side. Cut out pass from Mariah. Finds Symes. Fullback working wide. Last play. Kick from Mariah. Cross field. It's taken by the Māoris. And a nice carry there.
Kiha in the corner. Oh, wow. What a try.
And disappointing for the Samoan side. Got all the way to last tackle. It was a cross-field kick.
Yep.
And it's the centre out there. You see the kick here from Araya. Taken there by her halfback partner, Stevie Makia. Clean pair of heels. She goes around the fullback. And try number 2.
One thing I'm really noticing, Willie, is Joyce Makiha. I think sisters probably. But the number 9 coming out of dummy half, creating a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos for Whetū Samoa in the middle there. And then the crossfield kicking from one side to the other. You can see that the halves pairing of the Māoris are really connected. They're playing really well with each other. That's something that the Whetū Samoa will have to really shore up, especially around that mid.
Yeah, they look really well trained and well drilled. They've obviously got a plan in place and they're executing it to a T, and it's really working to their advantage, especially when they shift out to the right hand side. You can see they kick it out to the left. There's 3 and 4 Māori players around there, but it's Stevie Makiha, quickest to the pounce, and very few defenders from Samoa. They need to work hard to get around the ball and try and impress the threats. Big set coming up here for the Samoa side.
Yeah, very good. I can see, Willie, that it's Joyce Makiha and Stevie Makiha. They could be sisters or cousins. Good catch there.
And kick off number 2. And that's Maya Clothier with a carry. And yeah, it looked like she got up and lost grip of the ball. And the referee's seen that. Got a tip off the touch judge. He's seen a knock on. And this
is exactly what Whetū Samoa needed. I think if they can capitalise on this, being down in their half, haven't seen much ball in the last couple of minutes, so this could be good for them if they could really create something out of this.
Totally agree. And just puts a halt to that momentum that the Māori had.
Marasi! Marasi!
And Samoa, they shifted out from the scrum.
Ariata Matiri, just to fend off. Good yards there going down that left-hand side.
And it goes out to the hooker, Lamb. She decides to run herself, play the ball 10 metres out. Fatialofa over as dummy half. She takes a scoot. That allows Lamb to get back into her position. She spots a chance out to the right. They shift it out. They go 3 pass. Goes out to Lasone. Lasone, she passes it on to Bradbrook. She's tackled. Dummy half looking for option runners. That's Vitalino. Vitalino holds the ball. She's tackled 2 metres off the line now for Samoa. Can they convert this into points? Drop-off play. They keep the ball alive, Samoa. They keep it there. Out to the winger. It could be the first try to...
Makarita Tia.
What a try for Samoa. That's a great try for the winger. You see Samoa lined up out to the left. They come back underneath with Fatialofa. Jason Fatialofa keeps it alive. Goes to Tia. Tia gets it out to Fa'alili. Fa'alili. She passes it on to her winger, Martini. She opens the scoring for Samoa. A great response after that error.
Definitely what they needed, Willie. You could see that they were searching. They went back and forth. Nice smooth hands, a couple of offloads in that whole transition, and then they finally found the space out wide with a great try in the corner there.
How much of a boost of confidence do you think this is for Samoa?
Well, they needed those points. I mean, 8-0 down, they needed something to spark some of their inspiration, and it'll be interesting to see how they respond after this. Obviously, as you know, that first set after a try is always crucial.
And just firing a warning shot as the conversion is waved away. We now have another look at Samoa attacking the try line. Just changing angles on the defenders, finding offloads, keeping the ball alive. Some great second phase play. She's had a big start to the game, has the centre Fa'alili. And a well-taken try in the corner. And see what Samoa can respond with on this kickoff. Kickoff is allowed to bounce. Taken there, spinning out of tackles. That was Tulafono. And a strong carry has responded with some equally strong defence there. That was Taulili, the referee, who sent a penalty. And just when you could hear the disappointment of the crowd who thought that it was a knock-on, the referee's seen otherwise. Samoa think better of kicking it. They tap it and keep going.
Maoris will be disappointed about that. That's a piggy bank out of Samoa's own half. Can't afford to be doing that.
Fatialofa backed up, this time by Jason Fatialofa. She plays the ball. Again,
good carry.
Cassius Fatialofa. She gets it to the middle of the field. Changing angles. Some dummy running there from Tia, the halfback. She gets it out to the centre. Again, being busy, Fa'alili. Strong carry this time again from Jason Fatialofa. Shifted out to the right. Sidestep from the big front row. Vitalino. She goes close. It's last play and a handover, but they're threatening every single time, and they're growing in confidence here, Tuilangi.
Yeah, this is exactly why you can see the pride in the jerseys at the moment. That was a good play from Fitu Samoa running it on the 5th there. It was unexpected, and obviously down the track, the Māoris are going to be aware about that.
Their turn to work off the line for the Māori side. Some physical contact. These under 15 girls willing to throw their bodies right on the line. A strong carry from the Māori side. That's Watane.
It was a good run, that one. There we go, and then they get a penalty.
Just a little bit overzealous in the tackle. Samoa, the referee's seen they're holding down. Interesting. Neither team looking to kick for touch. And just happy to tap the ball. Watane, she'll tap it and carry herself after winning that penalty. Being allowed to stand in the tackle. And shifted out.
Samoa would have been disappointed about that. It sort of relieved the pressure on them. And now they're under pressure.
Some offloads. There's the referee call. No, it's gone backwards. But they're looking dangerous every time they come down the right-hand side. That's the centre, Ashby. She takes a scoot. Plays the ball. Makia. She passes it on to Manaya.
Fitu Samoa looking a bit vulnerable in that middle there, Willie.
Starting to get heavy-legged here with the defence. They shift it out through Araya. They get it on to Watts-Luke. And they make the tackle. This is last.
They'll need to hold them out here.
Tavita. Charlie Rose Tavita gets the kick and Samoa can't take it. That's a knock on. And some dangerous times here for Samoa, 10 metres off the line.
You can see Samoa coaches have responded. They've got two lining up on the sideline ready for changes.
Some substitutions ready to go.
Look up, Keys, look up.
Big defensive set here for Samoa. Some dangerous kicking already on display from these Māori girls. Really causing trouble. And they shift it out. This is Makiha going across the field. She finds the fullback, Hannah Symes, who's looked dangerous on the fringes. She's had a couple of runs down the right-hand side. This time it's down the left. And she gets her first of the afternoon, stretching this lead for the Māori side.
The Māoris have been very intentional shooting out wide. You can see that they can see where the space is and they know that that's where most of their threat's going to come from. So as long as the front rowers are doing their job in the middle, by collapsing that defence, you're going to get tries like this out wide.
They look like the Māori side. They've got pace, not just on the fringes, but across the park. The halfbacks and Stevie Makiha and the dummy half Joyce Makiha, they're looking dangerous. And when they're nippy around, as we spoke about, the tiring defence of the Samoa side.
That's right, and you can see the harmony between the Makia family there and how they're able to read when to go wide. And the way that they're running that middle third, I mean, it seems to be causing a lot of trouble for Fitu Samoa. So obviously why the coaches now responded with a couple of changes going in.
And that kick was unfortunately waved away, unable to convert again, and the score is 12-4 to the Māoris. We're still in the first half of this under-15s final. We've got to give a mention to Keely Rain Araya, the 6, wearing the 6 jersey for the Māori side. She's been very dominant and had a big influence in how this Māori team have been playing and the dangerous fashion in which they've been able to play with. Kick off there. That's taken by Navia Harris. She returns it back with oomph. Throws one defender away. Finds her front. Sorry, that was Melody Tongi. They move it out. Titi Hui Kay. Taking some stopping. Run. Looking dangerous with ball in hand, the Māoris here. That's Kiana Jade. And they're already just inside the half of the Samoa side. Fuller running the Māori side.
For two Samoa, got to be careful here. Māoris are surging with a lot of confidence. They don't need a penalty right here.
That was Charlie Rose Tavita. Makiha. She dances around from dummy half and finally comes out to the right-hand side where she finds Araya. She throws a cutout ball to Ashby. Ashby, she still keeps the ball alive. That's Ioane. Ioane, the big winger, throws one off. Last tackle, they've gone 85 metres. It's into the hands of Araya, who's already set up one try with a kick, and a dangerous one taken there by Samoa, but they've got to start right on their try line.
They've got to summon some sort of strength here for two Samoa. They look like they're pretty much in trouble, so they're going to need a couple of big runs, especially from their back three.
What do you think is more important in the next 5 minutes? That Samoa keep the Māori scoreless, or they try and get a point themselves?
Well, I think they've got to try and attack and try and get on the scoreboard. They've got to at least get that scoreboard ticking over. I mean, you can see if they can shore up the defence out wide for two Samoa, they're going to have that covered. But for me, I think they're definitely going to try and plug them down the corner, force an error, and try and get some points on the board. Here we
Samoa get themselves to halfway after starting right on the try line.
They need a good chase here.
That's Symes. She's dangerous on the return. They find space again. That's the dangerous number 6, Araya. She keeps it alive. Finds Paki back on the inside. They've got to work hard to get back on side here, Samoa. All the pressure's on them.
Back.
Araya passes on to Makiha, on to Symes. Symes decides better than passing to go herself. She's tackled 2 metres off the line. Dummy half, Scoot. Held up from Samoa. Good desperate defence so far. They fly out. That's a shot and a half from Samoa to blitz them out.
There's a much needed tackle there.
That was Jason Fatialofa.
For two Samoa didn't need that. They were pretty much sitting on the 4th tackle there. 2 more to go. Now they're going to give a whole set of 6 away.
Just slow it down, Keys! Slow it down, Keys!
They'll be disappointed with the kick chase with which the Māoris were able to make the break and get this position down the field. They've got a full set to defend here. And that's a big carry from the number 12, Kiana Jade. She's driven back to the 10-metre line. Melody Tongi. She takes it upon herself to drive it through. 8 metres off the line. Samoa, defensive pressure on them again. They go second man play. They shoot it out. This is Araya. And that's Pewharangi Ashby. Too much pressure, too much space. And they go in front by even further, the Māoris.
You can see the smooth passing, Willie, between the halves there. And to just get it out to Ashby in 2 passes shows you how clinical the Māoris have been so far and exactly what they are intentional in getting the ball out wide.
Alsha Paki looked like she was going to take on the defensive line with a simple carry, but she became ball player. Thrown to the decoys, getting the ball out. It wasn't the best pass, but it found the space. She knew where it needed to get to. And Keely Rain Araya, she found her centre, Pewharangi Ashby, and acres of space to walk it in. And the scoreline now sits at 12-4. Kick to come. And Samoa can count themselves lucky that they're unable to convert these tries.
Yes, that's right. It could be actually blown out of proportion at the moment, but still, for two Samoa, still got 2.5 minutes to defend. They don't want to get this game. They don't want to lose this game. Allow it to get it away at the moment. They're going to have to hold tight, shore up that defence, and make sure that out wide, if they've got those covered. You can see here how condensed the Samoan line was and the amount of space that was for Ashby out there. I think the centres there for two Samoa just got caught out of position there a little bit.
This right edge of the Māori defence attack is having a field day. Not only when they've been able to set up, but on that kick return. Smart play from Hannah Symes. She found Araya, was able to steamroll down the field. Very smart looking football team. The score is only 12-4 for Samoa.
And that's working full Samoa, that scoreboard there. It doesn't really reflect the actual game, Willie. Well, it's 16, sorry.
That's Tongi. Tongi with the tackle. They go again to shift it out to the right-hand side. That's Kay.
Good carry there, Kay.
She gets up to play the ball. They decide to go to the right-hand side once again. Strong carry. That's Tavita. They leave defenders on the ground, and Makihashi decides to scoot.
For two, Samoa going to have to shore up that middle third. It's the final tackle.
Last play. Gets it out to Mark.
Decides to run it.
Found some space again. There's Ashby. Ashby's got a 2-on-1. She takes her on. Oh, she had her winger on the outside. Te Rangi Moana Ioane was screaming for the ball on the inside from Ashby. She decided to take him on, but it's equally fantastic tackle.
That was a great carry from Ashby to get to that close.
And great tackle from Kali Masina, the fullback for Samoa. And once again, they've got to start right in the corner.
We sit here, 10 minutes to go.
Strong carry there from Samoa. That's Utupo. And that brings us to a close for this first half with the New Zealand Maori leading 16-4.
An update on the score at half time, which is on my Samoa 4, 4. Hey, just a finally, our finals only happening with our 15. The one New Zealand Warriors is a still game for our 15. And as Pat, there's a 6-4 game on November the 8th. So following this tournament, we'll choose a 15-year-old competitive side. We just took the tournament first and we'll have a strategic winner for the nations that belong to Pat, and we become the Warriors government football in the 15. So that's at Premier Park on November the 8th. But the nations leaders will be in touch. We'll endeavour to do a correct and payment and all that sorted out. So thanks to the one New Zealand Warriors. We sponsor us, they sponsor Tech Nations, they give us a financial contribution, and they give us a lot of bits and pieces as well. So we're all to help help them, to help us, and we'll be having a game against the Warriors Portugal and Girls Development, and that will be against the Tech in the Coaching 15 squad, before we select after this tournament. So locking down these two teams on field one, it was 4-4 on Friday, I think it was, on Friday. So still plenty of football to be played. Following this, there will be the third inning, and then the Maori and Humphrey will probably come down in the third inning final. So those teams know that will be winning. Hey, Warriors finals, and he'll be a winner, and they'll get a trophy. We're all winners. Everyone's a winner. All the kids are winners. We're 300 kids that have participated in football. We're all winners, representing and celebrating our culture, our nation, our world, our language, and we're going to organize them. It's beautiful to see all the colour, beautiful to see all the country families, and it's just a good to see this footy as well. So this moment, the footy that made rock, about celebrating who we are and our nation. We're going to score one, we're going to make them. Coaches, back it down, 2 games to go, and 100 in the 16th round.
And welcome back to Bay Roskell, who are hosting the Pacific Youth Competition. And this is the under-15 finals for the girls between the New Zealand Maori and the Whetū Samoa, where the New Zealand Maori were dominant that first half, leading 16-4 unwilly poaching. And joining me is Tuilangi. Thoughts on the first half?
Strong from the Māoris. Their halves have been real silky and smooth, scoring their tries out wide for Whetū Samoa. Obviously, they've got to shore up that mid-third with their defence and hopefully can defend that threat out wide.
And the Whetū already under some pressure here, carrying. They shifted out. That's Jason Fatiolofa, who's been busy all afternoon in both attack and defence.
They're very pressed with her, Willie.
And Samoa, that goes from Tia. She finds an offload. That's Cassius Fatiolofa.
Really important for Whetū to get off to a good start in the second half. Just as I said that, they knocked the ball on.
And the commentator's curse comes to life. And just as they're approaching deep into the New Zealand Māori territory, unfortunately, some strong D from the New Zealand Māori forces an error. And they go straight back onto defence again.
I know it's early on in the second half, but Whetū Samoa, we've got to be careful here because the threat out wide is actually real with this back line in the Māoris.
Māori shifted out to the left. Strong run from Watane. There's May Watane. She'll play the ball. They decide to go short side again. This is Hannah Symes, the fullback. Already posted one try for herself and set one up. She plays it. They're already into the half of the Samoa side. Mark, she tips it on. Kay, she finds an offload. They're looking dangerous again down the right-hand side. Charlie Ray's Tavita. Just too much toe for the oncoming defence from Samoa. They go to the left, find some offloads, keeping the ball alive. Another try to Samoa. And you said there was the importance here was the start of this half. It's been anything but that for Samoa.
Yeah, unfortunately for Whetū Samoa, the Māoris have found a sense of confidence. They're really starting to spread their ball. And, they're playing expansive football, which is probably a bit of a surprise to Whetū. But, as you know, the Māoris have found a lot of space out wide, and that's where they're intentionally going. So, a lot that Whetū have to now, rekindle and really bring that, try and sort of get this game back in the second half, Willie.
Strong running there. Started with Esme Watane. And deep in her half, straight off the scrum. Skittling 3 and 4 defenders. Get some momentum going. They keep it on the short side. Down the left, they go to the right. And Keely Ray.
Whetū Samoa have got to find some way to halt this momentum from the Māoris at the moment. They're on fire, and it looks like they're going to have to come up with some sort of disruption somehow. Maybe get the ball back early in this set. Maybe put some pressure on defensively. But someone from Whetū Samoa has to step up in this next set.
And with the scoreline as it is, at 20-4, with 20 minutes to go, do they have to start playing hot Samoa? Do they need to start moving the ball in a similar fashion to what the Maoris are doing?
Exactly. I think, Willie, that's definitely what they need to do. They need to start spreading the ball a bit more. Maybe a couple of dummy half runs just to try and find some time defenders in the middle there. And this is exactly what Whetū Samoa will need right now.
And the referee, of course, is the penalty. It was knocked on by the Maoris and then picked up by a player in an offside position. So this is a gift position for the Samoans. Lily finds touch for the penalty. They get to start 20 metres out. Let's see what the Samoans have up their sleeves and what they've been talking about at half-time as Jason Fatialofa takes it straight off the tap. Looking strong as ever. She gets a carry. That's her sister Cassius Fatialofa. She'll play the ball a metre off the line. Swarming defence from the Maoris, straight on top of Tamara Lamb, the dummy half. Apologies, that's Hades Perez. They shifted out to the right-hand side. Lasone, she finds Timor. Timor with some footwork. She's looking dangerous. She's close. Has she gone? Yes, the referee gives her the try. Michaela Timor. And they've watched the Maori shifted out to their right-hand side with some joy. Samoa, they do it this time. And Michaela Timor, too strong. Gets down nice and low.
She had a lot of work to do there, Willie. That was a great try and a much-needed one.
And a nice little period after forcing an error off the kickoff. Nice and patient. The Fatialofa sisters been strong carrying the ball. Tightened up the defensive line. Found the space on the right-hand side. And they respond with a fantastic try. And with a kick to come. Just to try and edge them a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The good thing you notice here, Will, is that there is some points in Whetū Samoa. I mean, coming off that penalty was really handy, and the way that they capitalised on that was actually crucial. So this is a good way to disrupt the Māoris, the momentum, and halt them there. But see how Whetū Samoa can come back with this responding set of six. As you know, you've got to get to the kick, and you've got to get out of your own half.
And you can see that all the defenders from the Māori side just all fanning across, and just an indication of how tight they were. Unfortunately for Tamara Lamb, unable to convert the try. So the score stays at 20-8. But they're still in with a chance. We kick off once again. Taken by Margarita Tia. She shifts it on. Oh, just a little lapse in concentration there, unfortunately, for Cassius Fatialofa, who's been very, very good this afternoon. The referee's seen a knock on.
Whetū Samoa didn't need that, Bully. I think especially when you're starting to build pressure, you needed to get that set done properly. It's unfortunate, but they're going to look like they're going to have to defend in this set.
Well, as you said, when they were down the other end, they were able to convert some points, and they've got some points in them. They've got to have some periods of sustained pressure because the Māoris are looking dangerous. So this is Watane. And they go out to the short side again through Mark. Mark decides to take it on herself. Mark Ihara, dummy half. She passes it on to Manaya. And third tackle. 5 minutes, they do the little mousey.
Little trick play there from the Māoris.
Avani Watts-Luke. She's tackled just a metre off the try line. Māori pressuring again. This is Eliana Manaya. Still going. Shifted out to this dangerous right-hand side. Araya, she keeps the ball alive. Tongi, and that was last tackle. Māori's trying to run it on the last. And we just have a player down at the moment. The referee will take a a moment to pause the game.
That was great online defense from Fitu Samoa. They really needed that one. You can see they were communicating, they were scrambling, and they managed to defend that set of 6 from the Māoris.
A confidence-building defensive set, if anything, that they can show themselves that they can stop this unwavering attack that the Māoris have had this afternoon. And they get the chance now with the football in hand. And it's really important that they get themselves to a kick. And just to, time-wise, put some pressure on this defensive line from this Māori side.
The Māoris can sense, they can sense something here. You can see that they're going to start to rush out of the line, hopefully try and force an error here. But for Samoa, they've got to get their backs coming in. Maybe their back three need to get in there with a bit more footwork, as we see the centre there.
That was too tired. Now this is Fa'alili. The left side centre coming in for some work, as you said, the outside backs looking to get themselves busy. And that's Eckersley with the knock on. That's 2 now, 2 simple knock ons. Under no pressure, unforced, in identical spots of the field.
Fitu Samoa not doing themselves any favours there. But now they're going to have to defend an onslaught. Oh, and there's a mistake there.
And Watene, who's been dangerous with ball in hand, can't take it off the scrum. She turns it over. That's Kayla Masina, the fullback, who welcomes possession in her hands for the Samoa side.
I'd like to see Kayla Masina get injected into the game more, Willie. You can see that she's got some pace there and footwork.
Fa'alili, she's driven back in a tackle. That's 2 now. That's Perez. She has a dart from dummy half, but she swallowed up quickly. And Samoa finding meters hard to come by here. Looking to change angles.
They're going to need to get a really good kick out of this one, and hopefully there's a kick chase that will back it up.
Nice line from the centre to Taya. That comes out to Timor. She's tackled 5 metres in from touch. Lisone, she puts it up. She puts it cross field. It's allowed to bounce. And both teams look at it and is able to roll into touch.
It's a bit better there from Fitu Samoa getting to the kick. 2 late surge runs there, got them into some good field position.
They start the set 20 metres off their line, the New Zealand Māori. The turnover with the ball going into touch. And dummy half scoots out. And 3 defenders swarming on top of the ball carrier. Watts Luke. Just playing the ball off the mark. Asked to go back. Gives them a moment for Samoa to reset their defensive line.
A couple of strong carries there from the Māoris.
It's an awkward carry, an awkward tackle from Al Shapaki. That's
Māoris
a try scorer.
with a few changes there, Willie.
That's a try scorer to Vita. She gets the New Zealand Māori into the Samoans half. Strong carry. Here's Paki again. Looking hungry for work.
We've got Joyce Makiha back into the dummy half.
Araya, she puts it up. Testing Masina. Masina, the fullback for Samoa. Great catch, great return. As you said, we get that situation where these outside backs need to get busy for Samoa, and that's a big tackle.
Wow.
That's a big tackle from Kiana Jade.
That was past the horizontal, Willie.
Just took it past the horizontal, yeah. There was some nice initial strong contact low. And just going through with it.
Love the pride, love the energy.
Just ended up being dangerous. And Samoa, they get a penalty here.
The Māoris were left off the hook there.
Utupo with the tap and run. She plays it, they go short side through Ashby. Once again looking dangerous. She beats a couple. finds in front. On a little bit of a roll. Makarita Tia, she tips it on. It's Matangufi, Tulefono. Come out to the right-hand side. It's the fullback Masina.
That's
Beats a couple. Looking dangerous. This is a good run from Samoa.
Good tackle, Ghana.
Out to the left-hand side, it's Ashbury. She's already got one herself.
Good girl, Elsa. Good girl, Kaya.
The defence flies out. The bounce of the kick goes everywhere. What's the referee seen here? The Samoa shifted out. And that's a double for Michaela Timor.
Well done to Timo. Bit of luck there, going their way.
Bit of fortune, yeah. But a great run from Masina through the middle. Just dusting off 4 and 5 defenders.
We spoke about it earlier, Willie, that we needed to get Masina injected in there for two Samoa. And this is the result of it, these gaps out wide. Well done to Timo.
And that's try number 2 for Michaela Timor. Well taken try from Samoa. And they're right in this one now with 10 minutes to go. That takes the score to 16-20. A big kick coming up here for Tamara Lamb. But they've showed some fight and some spirit, the Samoa side.
Oh, that's right. They've really got themselves back in the game with the chance. And as we spoke about earlier, a couple of dummy half runs from our back three. Got them into a great position. And then there was a bit of fortune there with that kick that the Māoris couldn't contain. And off of that came the opportunity for Timo out wide. Samoa making some changes, looking to get Fatialofa back on there.
Unfortunate not to be able to convert that one again. The score remains, and I apologise, I jumped the gun a little bit. The score remains 20-12 to the New Zealand Māori. But not only have they showed some attacking flair and some attacking resilience, but also defensively what they responded with.
They have. And if they can put away those errors, I mean, there's been both errors from both sides.
And the Māori decide to go short. Fortunately for Samoa, Fa'alili was onto that one.
She's been strong, Fa'alili, on that left edge.
And dummy half scoop from Tulafono. She plays the ball. Playing on the front foot now, Samoa. This is Paselio. Paselio. She's 40 metres out from the Māori goal line. Full of running now, Samoa. This is Vetelino.
Māoris need to hang on here. Starting to tire through that middle.
Lisone, she finds some space. This is Masina again. Injecting herself into play just as you said she needed to. Comes short side.
Looking for Timo again.
Oh,
hesitated
unfortunately, there. Sometimes too much time for Tamara Lamb. I think she was looking for a defender to come out of play.
Yeah, she was in two minds. She didn't know where to pass it or to kick it, and unfortunately just created an error there in her indecisiveness. The Māoris are back with the ball. They're going to look at trying to get out of this half, and they're going to respond with these runs from their back three.
And this is Watts Luke, throwing everything that she has into her carry. Unable to put it to ground, she plays it quickly.
It's a good run there.
That's Hannah Symes, the fullback. 2 tackles gone. Joyce Makia gets out of dummy half. Still looking sharp, the Māoris. This is Watani. She leaves 2 and 3 defenders on the ground. She gets up. They've got 2 tackles up their sleeve. Harris.
Good carry there from Harris.
Navia Harris on the last.
For a kick.
They change tact and go short. There's a grubber kick from Araya. And that's cleaned up by Utupo for Samoa. Time ticking away now for Samoa. We've got to get a hurry on.
They've got to get a good set out of here if they want to, if they're within a chance. Good defence there from the Māoris. There's obviously been a head clash down the back there.
Yeah, it looks like it's the number 8, Malia Clothier. She's down as the game takes a moment. Samoa 4 tackles gone in this set.
The game has definitely picked up another notch there, Willie. Sense a bit of urgency from Whetū Samoa, and also to the resilience from the Māoris trying to hold them out. Look like we're going to be in for a big 6.5 minutes.
As the rain thankfully makes a fleeting visit. Looks like it's gone again. See both teams in their huddles talking about their tact and how they're going to play these last 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
I've been very impressed with the level of footy. You wouldn't think that these young women were 15 years of age, they're playing beyond their years. And it's great to see, it's exciting to see the future as we speak.
Yeah, and it's not just the skill level. It's not just the passing and the kicking. It's their football awareness.
Yeah.
It's their football nous. And I think at this level, the girls in particular, they're getting smarter and smarter. And I think with the growth of the NRLW, it's having a big influence on the knowledge that these young women are picking up.
Yeah. I've really liked the Māori spine. They're 9, 6, 7 and 1, with Symes at the back there. But then also too, I've been very impressed with Samoa, with their back three. They've done a lot of work trying to get them out of their own halves, and especially with the injection of Marcina there at the back. I think if Whetū Samoa can get her more involved, like the recent try that they just had down here to Timor, they could be in for a real quick finish.
And we can see Clothier carried off, and we wish her all the best and hope her injury isn't too bad. She's a big loss, but on for them comes Melody Tongi, who was impressive in her stint in the first half.
Willie, what do you think Whetū Samoa need to do coming out of this half?
They've got 2 more tackles up their sleeve, and they can't afford to make any errors, so I don't think they need to play too much. They need to try and get as much distance on this kick as they possibly can, or
that would help.
Thankfully take this penalty.
After a big dominant run like that.
In a position.
Now, they haven't been a fan of kicking it out for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the referees told them that they can't. Neither team have been able to find touch, but this is Fat Lily again.
She's been strong today this afternoon.
Gets him going and a great start to the set. Fatialofa moves it out. This is Vitellino. Takes it centre field. 20 metres out. 3 tackles up their sleeve for Samoa.
Māoris will have to hold on here. Samoans look like they're up for this one.
That's Tia. She sees some space and decides to run it herself. They go short side.
Big carry.
Tulafono. She's gone close. The referee says she's been held up, in fact, so she made the in-goal area but wasn't able to get it down. She's got to go back 10 metres. Looking strong here at the moment, Samoa. What have they got in response defensively? They kick it across field. Who's got the chase? Who's first to it? It's Hannah Symes for the Māori. She's caught it in goal, so they've got 7 tackles up their sleeves. Fortunately for the Samoan side, the referee wasn't on side, so he made them stop. Hannah Symes taps and goes.
Māoris will be depending on their back three to get them out of this one and be making some good yardage.
Watane
good carry
takes
there.
Another strong carry through the middle. Determined as ever. They move it out.
Good show and go there from the
Great
front rower.
carry from Manaya. 3 tackles gone. You can see they're playing it just through the middle.
Samoa will need to hold on here.
Harris, she'll play the ball. Comes out to Mark. Mark goes dummy.
Good footwork out wide.
What does the referee see here? There's a bit of a schmozzle with the ball. Joyce Makiha, she has possession.
Do they run it? Do they kick it?
Keeper with ball in hand. This is Manaya. She'll play the ball. Makiha, she goes left to Watani. Watani will go close. Referee's inspecting.
What's the call? Held up.
He sees he's held
Great
up.
defence from Fatu. They needed that one. This is the fifth and final.
That was a dangerous tackle carry from Esme Watani. They get a set. Defensive line now. The Samoan side. They shift it out to the right. This is Paki. Paki, she finds a centre, Ashby. Ashby, she passes it
Great
out
hands.
to Faith Jones-McLeod. The referee sent a forward pass.
Wow.
So they live to fight another day. That could have been curtains for Samoa with 2.5 minutes almost left on the clock.
The touchy was right there, Willie. He must have seen it better than us, but I thought it was a try. Obviously not to be. It's a forward pass, and Fitu Samoa still got an opportunity to bring this one.
But dangerous play once again from that right edge of the Maoris. Almost getting the win for them. Referee sees differently. Now they're at the point that they've got to start shifting the ball around. This is Marcina.
Well, Samoa will have to score on the set, and they're going to have to do it the length of the field.
Timor will play the ball. Marcina.
That's where the space has been coming from. Good defence there from the Maoris. They can obviously understand the threat that Marcina poses.
They go from dummy half. This is Tamara Lamb.
Fitu will need to be a little bit more expansive than that. They need to ask a bit more questions in running out of dummy half.
And tackled there. That's Fatia Lofa. 2 tackles up their sleeve now. Samoa, what have they got? This is Jason Fatia Lofa. This will be last tackle.
This is it.
Referee gets his hand up.
Do you kick? Do you run?
Tamara Lamb, she gets out from dummy half. She tries to go,
she
created
realise it's
herself.
the final. I think she lost count there, Willie.
Yeah, wasn't sure whether she knew it was last or not. They needed to be a little bit more adventurous in that set, Samoa. 20-12, 8 points down.
1 minute 10 to go.
Still solid in defence. Eliana Manaya with the carry. They shoot it out to the left-hand side. This is Harris. Sorry, this is Bishop.
Maoris will just need to complete the set.
Kaya Bishop with the carry.
Good offload.
Manaya gets an offload. That's a little whippet and watch Luke. She keeps it alive. Harris still going.
Good carry from Harris. Got a knock on there.
Referee just sent a knock on at the end there. But it might merely be incidental with 30 seconds to go. And the Maori's in charge in this under-15s girls final. What can the Samoans respond with?
They've got one tackle. Let's see what they can do with this one tackle. Would they run it out wide, Willie, or would you kick it? What would you do from here?
Well, you can. Unfortunately, the people at home can't see that all the defenders are up in the line. The space is out the back if they'd like to kick it, but they decide to hold it. That was Jason Fatialofa. They shifted out to Fat Lily. She'll play it. 4 tackles up their sleeve. Strong carry from Cassius Fatialofa. They've got to start moving the ball. The one outs aren't going to get them home from here.
Right.
Little tip on. The strong contact hasn't gone away. That was Jason Fatialofa. This is the play. And that's the hooter. And that'll be the game. Into the jubilation of the New Zealand Maori. Aotea Maori, winners of the under-15 girls, and congratulations to them. What a final.
Well deserved. They played really well. Their halves stood up today. Their spine was very strong. and the defence got them home. I mean, a couple of threats that Whetu Samoa posed, and they had opportunities to get back into that game, but just unfortunate for them. But hey, big kudos to Aotearoa Māori, well deserved. Really impressed with their performance today.
So that's the first of 3 finals we've got here this afternoon at Bay Roskell. Stay with us, take a moment, and we'll be back with 2 more finals coming up right here.